Howdy folks, the servers are finally back online and the Ghoul update is finally here. However, as it is Tuesday, it's time for the weekly Atomic Shop update. So let's head over and take a look at everything that will be available from today, March 18th, right through until March 25th. Alrighty, taking a quick look at the first page of the Atomic Store because the Atomic Store is finally online. Now I know the update did just go live there roughly about maybe 30 or 40 minutes ago, but it did take a while for the Atomic Shop to actually come online as well. Now if it still hasn't come online for yourself, give it a little bit of time and you probably will be able to see it, but it is finally back up and running. As you can see in front of you, we do have brand new things this week. Obviously last week and the week before has been a little bit rough for new items. That was obviously to be expected because this week we have brand new stuff. So as you can see in front of you, all to do with the Ghoul update, we have the first bundle here, the Radiant Remedy bundle, and it's going to cost you 2,000 atoms. Definitely a lot of stuff included in this bundle, but definitely a hefty price, and we'll touch on hefty prices in just a few moments because I did see a few things that we do need to discuss. But anyway, as you can see in front of you, there's a ton of stuff included with this. You will get the Radiant Player title prefix, the Toxic Cabinet, you'll also get the Toxic Cabinet stash box, the Radiant Remedy shelter, brand new shelter which is included with this. You'll also get the Nuclear Waste small candle lamp, you'll also get the Mutated Vines, Nuclear Waste cloud candle lamp, you'll also get the Nuclear Waste large candle lamp, the Apothecary sign, the Toxic chemistry workstation, and yeah, that's pretty much everything included. So there's a lot of stuff included with there, all to be themed around toxic radiation and goo and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, definitely a cool one to pick up this week. Moving on, obviously look, you can pick up some of the items separately. As you can see there, you can get the Radiant Remedy shelter separate to this. It will be 1,500 atoms, does look pretty cool. I will definitely check this out at some stage and I will try and pick it up just to see exactly what the build space is like on this. Usually with shelters they are pretty big, but when it comes to the actual build space, that's a different story altogether. So I will try and check this out at a later date. Now moving on, you can pick up that chemistry workstation separately. That does actually look pretty cool and I do like the look of that. As you can see there's a few kind of you've obviously got your vials, you've got your sort of like chemistry pots and stations and all that kind of stuff there included with that. It does look really cool. You've got those IV bags there on the top right hand corner. Obviously you can see there, you can see some of the glowing blood there on the right. Yeah, you can see that there. That does look really cool. Now obviously a lot of the other items are separate as well. You can pick up that cabinet stash there that does look really awesome. I do like the look of this. But yeah, there you go, 500 atoms, you can pick that up. The Mutated Vines will be 500. The Nuclear Waste candles, which do look really cool, and I like the fact that they do glow in the dark as well, they'll be 500 as well. And then also the Apothecary sign is going to be 250, and that is pretty much everything that you can pick up separately from that. Now also as well, the Spelunker bundle is back in the store. Obviously we have had this in the store there roughly, I think about maybe a year or so ago, and we've had it a couple of times in the Atomic Shop, but definitely a lot of cool stuff included with this. You will get the Deep Cave Hunter outfit, you'll also get that cool gilded pickaxe, you'll also get the Deep Cave Hunter helmet, you'll also get the Hunter sign, or sorry, the Hunter paint, you'll also get the shark paint for the pickaxe, you'll also get the Abandoned Mine shelter, so there is a shelter included with this as well, which is this thing right here, and then also as well you'll get the Deep Cave Hunter backpack. So a good few things included with that there. Now lastly as well, on the first page, I know a lot of people have been requesting this. Now I did actually miss out on this myself as well when it came out last year, but the West Coast Dustern outfit is back in the stores. So there you go. Obviously this is from the likes of the Fallout TV show. Remember our lovely character the Ghoul, played by Walter Goggins. This is the outfit that pretty much he wore in that show. And then of course look, they did release it there last year around, I think it was April or May of last year, in conjunction with the Fallout TV show, but it is back in the store. Obviously with the Ghoul update, it was a perfect time to bring this back. So if you did miss out on this, there you go, you can pick it up for free. Obviously as well, if you are Fallout first, just to bear that in mind. So you will need to be Fallout first to actually pick that up. Now moving on, we still have everything from last week when it comes to the Atomic sales. They're all available there. We did go through them last week anyway. A lot of stuff included with this. You're going to be getting 40% discounts and 30% discounts, so definitely make sure to check out some of those bundles. Moving on to some of the greatest hits, as you can see there, the Soundstage bundle is back and it's getting a 20% discount. A lot of stuff included there as well, all kind of themed around, I think it was like the Atlantic City Boardwalk season. So yeah, there you go, that's back in the store there. Definitely a cool bundle, and I'm nearly sure, yeah, the shelter is included with that as well, so definitely a good one to pick up with a nice little discount there. We're also getting the return of the Butterfly Apothecary bundle, so there you go, that's also getting a nice little 20% discount. Ton of stuff included with that there as well. You'll also get that Mountaineer outfit, you'll also get that cool prefab there, which is the Red Barn, and then also as well you'll get the Butterfly Sanctuary, You'll also get the repairs emote and also the large bird nest display case. So definitely a cool few things included with that there. Now, I'm a little bit disappointed to see this, but also happy at the same time too. As you can see there, the Nuclear Winter Pose Bundle is back in the store, and the reason why I say I'm a little bit unhappy with that, it's kind of just giving me the signs or the inkling that more than likely Nuclear Winter in some way, shape or form, more than likely will not come back to Fallout 76, because we're getting it in the Atomic Store. And then also as well, we do have all of the things that you can pick up in the game from Nuclear Winter separate, where you can pick up from the likes of merchants and things like that as well. So, and then also you could pick up skins and stuff from events. So yeah, it's a little bit disappointing to see this stuff in the store. And I know obviously for people who did miss out on it, yes, you can get a few things in the game, but obviously look, Nuclear Winter, that's a different story, and I have videos out here on the channel discussing that. But yeah, it's a little bit disappointing to to see them all coming in here, but who knows, maybe someday Nuclear Winter might return. But anyway, in this bundle you will get the Gunslinger pose, you'll also get the Champ pose, the Confident pose, the Thinking pose, and the Point to the Sky pose. Now obviously there's a few couple of images missing from that there, you can only see 2, but as you can see there's roughly 4 or 5 that you can get in this bundle. Now moving on as well, as you can see there, St. Patrick's Day was yesterday, and as being one of the resident Irish Fallout 76 community content creators, obviously I'm pretty happy to see this stuff in here, and happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you who was celebrating it yesterday. But as you can see there, the Leprechaun outfit is back in the store, the Leprechaun outfit is there, the Leprechaun outfit, the Plague Doctor mask, and then also the St. Patrick's Vault Boy paint. Now the Plague Doctor isn't really St. Patrick's Day related, but you can see there that there's a few cool items in there anyway. Now moving on to some of the free and special offers, the Let's Nuke emote is back. Now this is definitely one that I know a lot of people do like. It's not particularly rare, but it doesn't really come into the store all that often, so definitely a good one to pick up this week. Also as well, we're getting a free Nuka-Cola twist, so there you go. That's going to be our free item for today, a Nuka-Cola twist. Also as well, the Vault Boy Power Armor helmets are back, so obviously they're getting 50% off over the next 20 hours, so definitely make sure to grab those if you can. Now, this is what I want to discuss. As you can see here, we have the level 50 boost. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, what is this about? So one of the things about the new Ghoul update is that you will need to be level 50 in order to actually access the new quest. So if you want to become a Ghoul, your player character needs to be level 50. Now Bethesda did mention this in their patch notes, and I will be discussing this in a separate video, hopefully this week, because I do have a bit of free time to actually sort of catch up on this update and kind of discuss it in detail. But one of the things that they did include is that you can actually boost your character all the way up to level 50. Now, quote me if I'm wrong here, but I'm nearly sure it wasn't mentioned in the patch notes that this was an actual monetary thing that you actually could purchase. I'm pretty sure from what I read in the patch notes, and again, look, I could be wrong. You know, I did go through a lot of stuff in the notes myself while I was waiting for the servers to come back up. But from what I read, I thought this was more than likely going to be a thing where if you left the vault, you would have the option to boost up yourself up to level 50. Like the option would be there, just skip ahead to level 50. But it looks like this is actually a purchasable thing in the Atomic Store, and for 1500 atoms. As you can see there from the description, level 50 character boost can only be purchased while connected to a server. So you need to be in a server in order to do this, but you will need to spend 1500 atoms. That's a lot of real life money to be putting on a character to boost it all the way up to level 50. I understand that yes, it is technically a shortcut, but I mean, at the same time too, it doesn't really take that long to get to level 50. You know, obviously when you leave the vault, there's a ton of events that you can do. There's a ton of buffs that you can take. You know, there's so many options and so many ways to actually get your character to level 50 pretty quickly in this game. But having it in the Atomic Store as a purchasable thing, I'm not particularly happy with that. That's just my own opinion. I wouldn't really be going for this here. If I wanted to make a brand new character, I would, to be honest, looking at this here, like the likes of 1500 atoms, what you're talking maybe about 13, 14 euro maybe, or it could be 14 or 15 US dollars. I'm not 100% certain, but 1500 atoms to boost your character up to level 50. I really don't like that. That's just my own opinion. Let me know what you think below in the comments if you're completely different on this. But yeah, I don't really like this particular thing. I know obviously like there's other sort of character things that you can do down here as well with your account, like obviously camp slots, special loadouts, and all that sort of stuff. But having your character being boosted up to level 50 for atoms, yeah, I'm not really a fan of that. Let me know what you think. I'd love to know what your guys' thoughts is on this, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of that there. But anyway, look, it is what it is. It's a game. It's completely optional if you want to do it, but yeah, I'm just not a fan of that. Anyway, sorry, the Deathclaw bundle is also back in the store. It's getting 50% off there as well. So if you don't have any of the items in this, it will cost you 900 atoms. So a lot of great stuff included with that there. And obviously the main sort of attraction to this is that really cool Deathclaw slow roaster. So yeah, that will obviously generate the likes of meat-based products. And obviously if you're a carnivore build, a lot of the buffs that you can get from that will obviously, you can use the ingredients from this roaster. So definitely a good one to get your hands on. Now moving on as well, the Fallout First catch-up bundles, as you can see there, pretty much from last week, this Fallout First month or free item for this month is the Triumph Terrace kit. That hasn't changed, but obviously we still have the Deathclaw barbecue bundle from the last page. We also have Fallout and First, the player title prefix and suffix, and then of course, as I mentioned at the start of the video, the West Coast Duster outfit. So yeah, that is pretty much everything when it comes to Fallout First. And then also this will be the last week for all of these cool atomic sales. I've gone through this each week here since they've been in the store. Definitely a good one to look out for is this one right here, the Doctor's Assistant bundle. Pretty much the reason I mentioned that is because of this cool little face mask here. It's very rare, but again, I don't know if you're willing to fork out 1500 atoms, again, roughly 15 euro or US dollars to actually purchase that. It's definitely a rare one. It doesn't come in all that often, so definitely a good one to keep an eye out for if you want to pick it up this week. And that's pretty much everything from the Atomic Store. Now, obviously, we have a brand new season, and with it, we have a brand new battle pass or scoreboard or whatever you want to call this. So obviously, we got a ton of stuff here when it comes to cosmetic items, weapon skins, outfits, and a load of cool camp items that we can get our hands on. And obviously, that means we have new daily and weekly challenges that we can obviously work through to unlock a lot of the stuff that's on here. So take a look at the daily challenges for today. You will need to scrap junk to produce cloth 10 times. You also need to buy an item or sell an item to another player. You also need to complete one daily operation, cripple 2 super mutant legs, kill 10 human enemies, scrap 1 headwear, and then lastly as well, scrap junk to produce screws 5 times. Moving on to the weekly challenges. For this week, you will need to build a floor or wall decoration in a workshop or camp 25 times, build turrets or traps in a workshop or camp 10 times, buy an item from or sell an item to another player 15 times, collect a lighter, cigarette or cigar 15 times, complete 5 events while in a team, cripple 30 Mirelurk limbs, kill 30 scorched, scrap junk to produce circuitry 15 times, and then lastly, scrap junk to produce plastic 30 times. However, that's everything for today. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments on some of the items showcased today and what you might be picking up this week. If you're new here and you found today's video informative, consider giving the video a like and consider subscribing to the channel so you never miss out on future videos. To our channel members and subscribers, thank you for your continued support and helping the channel to grow. If you're picking up anything over on the Bethesda Gear Store and you'd like to support the channel, you can use my creator code BT76Ghoul until March 25th to receive 20% off of your entire purchase. Until next time, stay safe out there in the wasteland, welcome to Vault 93, and I'll catch you all in the next video.